Hello everybody, welcome back to Talking Wolves, welcome back to another match preview on the channel. As always, I'm joined with Matt Cooper. Matt, how is it going, man?
Alright mate, how are you?
Yeah, all good, all good. Slightly getting over that defeat against Leicester, but hopefully we can move on, get a win maybe this weekend.
We'll defeat over Man City.
Yeah, as always, we're going to be talking about the Man City game. We've got your predictions that some of you left on our social medias as well, but obviously, as always, we try and go through all the usual bits and bobs. Stat-wise, though, Wolves haven't beaten Man City in the last 5 games. Although, last year, Matt, we did take into extra time in a thrilling Carabao Cup game.
If only Brighton Bakari could finish a 4-piece jigsaw. Jesus Christ.
I mean, we
kittens watching that, man.
We uploaded an opposition preview, and if you obviously didn't... if you haven't watched that yet, go and check that out. But spoke to a guy called David Mooney from, he's a Manchester City fan, and he said that some of the City fans were disappointed that we parked the bus last year.
Parked the bus?
I just thought
what do you want us to do? Not attack you?
But he says, to be fair, for his point of view, Wolves probably should have gone and won it, which I probably agree with the chances that we missed. But yeah, we haven't beat him in the last 5. We've only got 2 wins in the last 10. But sort of pre-2000, we were definitely the stronger side out of the 2 teams. But ever since, obviously, Man City got a little bit of money, they've spent it fairly wisely. Yeah, they've got the better of us, to be honest. But it's going to be a tough game, isn't it? Saturday, City already beating Arsenal, smashed Huddersfield. They're going to want to retain the Premier League. They're going to want to actually try and win the Champions League this year as well. Arguably the best team, or one of the best teams in the world at the moment. How difficult is this task for Wolves?
It's going to be difficult, but I won't be surprised to see us win it, honestly. After the performance against Leicester, where we absolutely battered them and come away with nothing, I can see a smash and grab 1-0. I really can. They're a fantastic side, and credit to Pep. I've seen a lot that he can only do with money. Well, it does help, but just the way they play is phenomenal. Similar to our Nuno plays, that kind of style, but obviously executed to a higher standard. They're better than the Invincibles, probably the best Premier League side ever. But, you know, means nothing when you come to the Molineux, mate.
Well, that's what I said. I think the Molineux, we've got to make our fortress this year. At home games, we've got to take advantage of. Last year, we did play them. We played the same system that we're playing now. Obviously, we had a rotated team. They did to a degree as well. Their defence probably wasn't as strong as they would normally have. But if Wolves play their strongest players, and obviously City, well, I don't know how they're going to play because they played such a random team last weekend. Surely, you know, if we play the way we did like last year, Wolves maybe have a chance against City this weekend.
We've always got a chance. And I know Nuno said this week that the first goal's pivotal, but that's with football. I can't see us going for it. I think we'll soak it up. Yeah. But the only thing that we need to do is not concede in the first 20 minutes, because if we do, floodgates will open, because then we'll be pushing. I think the longer it goes on and it's 0-0, we'll have a chance. No, that's, you know, obviously how football works, but
yeah, it'll put more pressure on them, wouldn't it then? Yeah,
they're going to have to chase the game anyway. That's just how they play. And not having De Bruyne helps as well. I know they've got a plethora of talent, but he's a big miss.
Yeah. But, you know, lineup-wise, we saw last weekend was probably this lineup that a lot of us would have played within reason. A few mistakes from 1 or 2 individuals. Some fans calling for players to be dropped. For you, lineup-wise, would you change anything from that weekend defeat against Leicester, or would you keep it the same?
I'd drop Doherty, go Vinagre left back, Johnny right back.
Yeah,
probably wouldn't change anything else. I think Costa and Jota are only brought off at half time to make an example out of them. Like, if you're not going to pull you out, you'll be off. I think if they do play, we'll see a reaction from them. You know, they're playing for their futures. They're in the shop window. They're by no means going to be Premier League talents in the future if they play the way they've been playing. Yeah. I'd like to see Adama off the bench again, not fully fit. Taught Leicester a new arsehole Saturday. So, yeah, I'd like to see him off the bench, getting him behind a bit more, though, because he'll be pushing up, there'll be spacing behind. And I know Walker's quick, but Adama will roast him.
Do you not, well, for you personally, you wouldn't start Adama over Costa?
No, I'd play Costa and then see how the game pans out. Say we're 3-0 down at half time and obviously bring him on, but which could well happen.
I'd probably agree with you. I think plenty of fans, and I'm sure we'll get some comments saying that they would start Adama Traore, but it'll be very interesting as well this week, because this has probably been more or less his first full week of training, not much hassle and so on, with the transfer window now closing the Premier League. If, you know, at times for me last game, his positioning was weird. Like, he didn't really get him behind.
He doesn't want to get him behind, does he? He wants to run at players. Not fair play to him. Every player that he run at,
yeah.
But imagine, like, he'd get into such good positions if he got him behind.
He had interviews with, I don't know if it was the Express and Star or some media outlets, just about that. Obviously, that's going to be trained into him, so hopefully we see that. But yeah, on the ball, most successful dribbles in the top leagues in Europe last weekend, and he only played 45 minutes, which is...
Yeah, he beat, like, I think it was Messi in 3 games. And
yeah, exactly.
He's ridiculous. He's like a freight train.
I know. He was absolutely brilliant, and hopefully we see more of that. He was very, very good. But Man City, Matt, what is your key players, would you say there?
Key player?
I mean, very difficult, but if there's one
City,
player that you're scared of...
Aguero, he's the best striker in the league.
Yeah.
I said Harry Kane last year, but I just... Watching Aguero against Huddersfield, it's a different gravy.
When he gets game time, he's absolutely phenomenal, isn't he? Like, obviously, I think I saw Jesus wants to try and start with him on Saturday. It'd be very interesting to start the pairing. I'm sure they played both of them together, though, last year, and it didn't tend to be too well. Bernardo Silva, I'd assume, will play. And as I say, normally, with a lot of the teams we're going to be playing, the team almost writes itself. But Manchester City, with the amount of talent they had, Sterling didn't start.
Mahrez.
Yeah, all of those players didn't start on Saturday. Yeah, Sane hasn't really had a sniff. Exactly. The list goes on. We'll go on to predictions now, though, Matt. We'll quickly go over to our friends on social media. On Instagram, the Wolves Hub went with 1-1. Jamie H said a draw. Ashley Hartstone went 2-2, so he reckons Wolves are going to bag 2 goals there. Quickly, we'll go on to, obviously, the Twitter ones as well. A few people on our Twitter, obviously, predicting some scores, and we had Shiv to say a cheeky 2-1 Wolves, so he's gone for a Wolves win. Jota, David Silva, and a Johnny Tappin on the 86th minute. Very precise. But Matt, serious predictions now.
So what are you saying? They weren't serious?
No. All right. Let's say one that let's
realistic.
Say 2. Yeah, realistic. Because I think part of every Wolves fan thinks we may go and grab something out of the game, whether it be a draw or a win. But a lot of people with their head are probably thinking Man City are going to go and win this game.
I've said then Donker to score the last 2 games. He's played as many minutes as I have. So I'm just going to say 3-0 City. So I have to be a goal scorer.
3-0 City.
Yes.
Right, City goal scorers? No, I'm messing.
Go with Edison.
Edison.
From a goal kick. Yeah.
I'm going to, as always, stick my neck out. We'll go 1-1.
Here we go.
1-1 draw.
Stick your neck out and draw. Come on.
I think that's positive for us. Hopefully we do. But I think, I've said it before, I think if any Wolves fan had 4 points from the first month, we would be very, very happy. We've only got the 1. If we can somehow beat Manchester City, I think it'll be a very, very good start to the season for us. As always, leave us your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you haven't already checked out the opposition preview with David Mooney from the Blue Moon podcast, go and check that one out as well. That was on the channel yesterday. As always, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully we'll see you all very soon.